All right. By popular demand, I have brought Just Jay back.
Yo, what's up?
To see another Ren joint. You ready, man? You ready for the wildness?
It's a strange
see.
time we're living in. Broken but feeling higher rocky
What
hot.
is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and I have a very special guest in the house. Just Jay is back.
Yo, what is up, y'all? What is up?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Been chilling, you know what I mean? It's crazy because ever since the last one, man, I kind of like paid more attention to Ren and stuff, so it'll be kind of cool. I ain't seen this joint,
Okay.
which I probably should have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, I pay more attention. My man's next for sure.
You guys, if you haven't seen it, me and him reacted to Hi Ren.
Yeah.
We did a busking joint where we had we almost died laughing over the busking joint.
Good old
I
busking.
forgot about that. That was actually epic. And then I think the hunger. And so we introduced him. He never heard of Ren. We introduced him. And I'd like to bring back the ones that people that you guys are like, yo, bring them back. I try to bring them back to do other reactions to other videos they haven't seen. He hasn't seen Money Game. So I figured, yo, what then a better way to get it popping.
Yeah.
So if you guys are ready to make it happen, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you're rocking with the vibe, subscribe to the damn channel. Let's get it.
40-year-old boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears.
40.
All right, you know how it is. Let me get this logo down, pull the video up. Don't forget, we have a dope interview with Ren on the channel, so make sure you check that out. Help us get it to 100,000 views. It's doing great. And, yo, bunch of original content on the channel, music videos, music, parodies, sketches. So support the original content the same way you support these reactions, and we love you long time. All right, we gonna get into it. Now, before I started this, right? And the video, I think it was the thumbnail or something was up, and you just started laughing. I was like, "Oh, are you ready?"
Bro.
I wish I would have been recording when your face,
The face covered up in a rope, bro. Part of me is because I'm a sissy, bro.
Okay.
So I see anything that look like, you know what I mean, and anything that looks suspect, bro.
Yeah.
I might be in danger.
Yeah.
I be I'm good. I'm good.
No doubt. Because right when we started, I got the vibe where you're like, "Oh shit, where are we going on this one?"
Yeah. So I'm like, bro, it's gonna be crazy how it goes. And I didn't even notice, bro, the swag. My man's got the one big ring,
Yeah.
the one smaller one.
Yep.
You know, swagged out. So but the rope, I don't know, man. There's always something going on. There's always I'm like, all right, where are we going with this rope?
All right, man. Well, since you've already reacted to Hi Ren, you're familiar with him because of the songs we reacted to. You might have heard a couple here and there.
Yeah.
This is one of, I'd call this, I say he has some cult classics. I think
Yeah.
this one, there's one called The Tales of Jenny and Screech. And if the audience likes this, I think that'd be one I'd bring you back for.
Bet.
It's a really cool story. But anyways, I felt like bringing you and letting you see Money Game first and just see what you thought. So, again, this is what's crazy. These are performance pieces. So he's performing, and this isn't a one take.
Oh, this a live one too?
Yeah. So just keep that in mind as it's going.
Roll.
Because me and you have performed on stages.
Yeah,
We've
bro.
done music videos.
Yeah.
We've rapped. We go into the booth. We try to get it in one take.
Yeah.
Sometimes we got to punch in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So keep that in mind as we watch
Yeah.
this. Now let's get it popping, you guys. All right, this is my homie Just Jay, and this is Ren Money Game. Let's go.
It's a strange time we're living in. Broken but fearing higher rocky parties. They make us feel inferior. Greed runs through Parliament interiors. Devils walk among us. They fit the criteria. Eerie, theory, strife, fearing, weary-minded men.
Bruh, I should have known. I should have known. I ain't see no pig or nothing. From the beginning, I should have known somebody was gonna be doing something.
It's funny because it's almost hard to pay attention to the lyrics with everything going on.
For
you know
real.
what I'm saying?
I'm like, I don't know. It's so casual too. It's so fun. That's like what is the best part. Like my man's just casually tied up by his neck. Like, so,
All right, here we go.
crazy, bro.
Make us feel inferior. Read one through Parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie, theory, strife, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose. But who's fooling who? A ball chained to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame and makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game.
That was hard.
Oh, rain, 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 a storm it comes.
I'm jealous, boy.
Why that?
You know, it's early 2000s. We all want to be in a boy band. And your boy can't sing a lick. I can sing a little bit, bro, but I can't hit no notes like that, dog. Like
that's hilarious. You said that because everyone was low key singing "Tell Me Why." Ain't
For real.
nothing but a heart.
Bruh.
We all wanted to be able to sing, and we just can't.
I got barely any hair now, but boy, I had them frosted tips. I ain't gonna lie. Oh God, I have frosted tips.
Yeah, he can sing.
I'm jelly, bro. Jesus.
Rain, 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 a storm it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop.
That was dope. That was like a dope little transition. And then I also like they were low key were trying to keep eye contact, even though homie can't see.
Yeah.
Like, so just really the ambiance on it. And it's crazy, like one takes, bro, because like I ain't gonna lie, if I seen this, like just when they were trying to do it in one take and I walked by, bro, I'm gonna mind my business. But like I ain't see nothing, bro. I didn't see nothing. But boy, like it's just bananas, like the story. And like, bro, what if he missed with the glove, bro?
Yeah.
You gotta do the whole thing over, dog.
Okay, so in the interview, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He said, I think Sam, his videographer, because he joined us in it, he said that, or in the interview video,
right.
He said this video, they did 180 takes
before
they got the right one. So everything you're talking about, all the subtleties, they have to get it right or they got to do it over.
Oh, man.
And this is what's crazy. Ren is such an artist. I know my personal, I'm the type to be like, yo, is it good enough? You know what I'm saying? But he's the type to probably go until he's like, we got it. That was the one. Let's check it out. But when you've done it 180 times, I'm like worried that would I be a perfectionist to be like, yo, did we get that one? Or be like, bro, that has to be good enough.
Bro, I'd be like, yo, chop that up and make whatever work. I just want to go home.
Yo, it's wild.
And it got to be late at night for sure. So if you got to do 180 takes of this.
Yeah, I mean, this must have took, I don't know. When you think about that many, maybe it took a week. I don't know. They didn't say, they said, but we made up for it with high rent because that only took 3 days. And I was like, only 3 days to get it right? So I was like, dang, bro.
And even like he's putting on the gloves right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you on your OJ, they don't fit, you know what I mean? Or you're messing up a little bit, like now you got to redo it because you ain't put the glove on.
Think
you know
about
what I mean?
this, like the dude is playing the guitar and he's singing to it. It's a performance.
I didn't even, and a lot of it too, like they don't even know where they're at. And who knows? I'm guessing his vision is not very good, but because he's of course covered and all that
Yeah.
stuff in the tying. But you can't even see what the other person's really doing,
Like,
so you
have
really
to
got to
just
go off
listen
on the
and feel.
vibe.
Yo.
Yeah, that's bananas.
Yeah. Shout out to Roman too. I believe that's Roman playing the guitar. He's from the Big Push.
Sheesh.
This old money game. Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate. When they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech.
Just going back to how precise you have to be. For my man to hit left and he hit right on beat is bananas.
Well, the other thing is the camera person.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that, bro.
Because he's got to follow him and keep
He's gonna
him
be
in
like,
frame.
and it's not like
if
you
he
got
gets
something
out of frame, redo it. You got out of frame. We got
like,
to
because
start
at least
over.
when you're in the studio, if you start getting off or whatever, you could always like kind of play metronome to know where you're at. You know what I mean, on the beat. But I didn't even think about that, bro. This is a stressful day.
Yeah. And what's crazy is the lyrics, bro. What he's saying about money and just
and just breaking it down, bro, for real.
Oops.
When they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to.
You know what? You caught that, but go back. Like he's playing it, and he's like jumping to like right on time.
Oh,
like,
snap.
and if the dude can't see,
Yeah.
what the. I didn't even think of that
Yeah.
till now. I've seen this, I think, 3 times. Originally, I told people the jump. Also, the theatrics of it. It looks like Batman. Like with
snap!
the cape.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They made up, but like I didn't even think like the dude sitting there. I don't know if he can see through that going, and then he jumps, and it's like, how the hell did they get that timing down? That's
to have it perfect.
Yo,
that's bananas.
I didn't even think, bro. This is.
Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate. When they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant. Cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent, I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat, the same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions are our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right, in the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 rain.
Yo,
The storm it comes up.
That's pretty deep, kind of what he just went into.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there
yeah,
too. Not even like just the history of everything, but we really think about it. Like that's a big thing right now. You know what I mean? I think it's over the last couple years, like past COVID, because I think during COVID it got kind of like real bad. You know what I mean? But like past that time frame, I think we still have issues with it, even though it has gotten better. Of just like, it's always like we're blaming the next person for whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
and when you look at the history, it's just everything is like convoluted. It's not what people make it out to be. The more you study the stuff, that's why I've been getting more moderate, meaning more in the middle, because I'm like, oh, these dudes don't have my best interest in mind, left
real.
or right. You know what I'm saying?
Really, when it comes down to, you know what I mean? Like, and it's always like kind of what he's saying, a money game. You know what I mean? Like,
and we're all trapped in it.
Yeah, and a lot of this stuff like that, we based, I guess not even opinion, but just really our own like thoughts about other cultures and stuff, or propaganda that's been pushed on us over, you know, times where we were doing these people dirty. You know what I mean? Like, so it's bananas, yo. It's crazy. His just intelligence on just culture and I guess where we should be as a people is pretty bananas. And it's nice to see artists like this who actually have like a good message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but not like making it bland, because that's the issue.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
facts.
Like you go into like old school, I wouldn't say old school hip hop, but there's certain boom bap artists nowadays that have really good message, but it's just not like, it doesn't hit. You know what I mean? Because you're like, yo, it's kind of like a plain beat, and
it's kind of corny.
Yeah,
You're always
you know
like,
what I mean?
oh, this nerd rap, or
Yeah.
it gets put in a certain box,
Yep.
and it's not cool.
Yep.
But then it's like someone like the Baby comes out, you're like, this is cool, but there's no
Yep.
message.
Yep.
And it's someone like this is able to present really dope music,
Yep.
and he's sliding the message in there, and I think that's why it's just, I feel you.
Yep.
Way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we'd like to point the blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Okay, so it's not even that.
You
I
started
just
loud,
realized
bro.
something that, like, one, kind of freaked me out, and two, like, I was like, that's actually super sick. I just realized that they're doing their thing over there. Who's singing? Like the little.
I think he is.
Is that him?
I think so.
Bro, I'm like, who's doing this? Because I don't see nothing, bro. And there was a part where he was doing something, but there was like
One
another
of them are
voice,
singing.
dog.
One of them are
Yeah.
singing. They're mic'd up.
Yo, but I was like, it just wasn't.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, bro. Like,
It's all creepy.
yeah, low key. I was like, wait, where is that coming from? Like, you know what I mean?
I'm just like, bro, the more I watch these, I'm like, the depth of it.
Yeah.
Like, how do you write this? How do you get all the moves down? Oh, my God.
How do you even find that perfect location?
Yeah, because this is giving me, like, Saw vibes or something.
And, like, the biggest thing with, I guess, with music videos is a lot of time we kind of rush the location because we have the idea. But this is, like, literally the perfect location.
Bro, right now, he's flying back to the UK.
Yeah.
Right now, Ren. Well, not today, but he's getting ready to fly to the UK, okay? And shout out to the Wolf Johnson. He's going to be doing, like, a documentary behind the scenes about this. But, bro, he is going to go back to the UK. I'm getting goosebumps. He said their next video is more ambitious than any video he's ever done.
Shit.
So
Which is
think about
crazy.
this and High Ren alone, because that's what you've seen. Wait till I put you in front of Jenny and Screech. Hey, if you guys want him to see the full tell of Jenny and Screech, you guys got to sound off in the chat, sound off in the comments, and I'll make that happen. But because if he was like, yo, it's gonna be. He's like, they're shooting for the stars on this one, and I'm like,
sheesh.
Okay, all right.
Yo, my man's needs like something. You know what I mean? Like, this needs to be like a series, bro.
That's what
like,
he's
for real,
bro. This is what he's working on. This is all proof of concept. He wants to do like a Netflix joint,
bro. Because it has to, bro. Like something like this, especially with like how things like Black Mirror. You got what? Dang, there's some other shows that have kind of like touched on like the kind of weird and like unknown. Is kind of the hot thing right now. You know what I mean? Like what, like 7-8 years ago was vampires and werewolves. You know what I mean? But now like the hot thing is kind of like
dystopian type of flicks where it's like kind of sad actually. Yeah. But it is like that. But it's funny because he literally said that word for word.
For real?
Like I forget. I don't know why I forget the animated one. It's like Space Love and Cowboy or Space Love and something. It's like an animated thing that's on Netflix, but he names that and Black Mirror specifically. And I always just latched on to Black Mirror because the animated stuff was good, but it didn't get my attention. Like Black Mirror just sucked me in, no Cuomo, but I was like, yo, this joint is bananas, bro. Like it's bonkers. But yeah, all right, here we go.
old money game.
See, and you see the mic. You hear the mic ruffling. Dude, this is crazy.
Bro,
I don't know how they get the mics to sound so good.
I just caught myself with my mouth open. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, jaw drop. Like, it was just, didn't even say nothing just now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But just the ambiance and, I guess that's the one beautiful thing about these one takes, because you really do get like trapped in the emotion of the situation.
The story.
Opposed to when you're chopping it up, there's always kind of like trying to get that feel, especially like I can only imagine as an actor or just during music videos, like when, you know, I'm doing a scene or whatever, and then you step away from that and then you try to come back into it. It's kind of hard to get the right vibe, but it's kind of bananas. Just like, I don't know, it's just crazy, bro. Like, it's just a vibe. Like, it's just like you feel the music more than I have for a lot of different things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and my man's yoked low key. What happened?
Yo,
what happened? My man's in the gym pushing him up.
I just never say
My
it,
man's
bro.
pushing him up.
Yeah, man. he out here doing his LL. He getting his LL.
Yeah.
He been lifting.
Yeah. Oh man, did not expect that. Not even a little bit. I ain't gonna front. That looked like oil for real though, son. That looked like oil for real. I was concerned for my man's, like, cause it's thick. It was thick.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, oh, bro. When he poured it on himself, I was like, oh man, it's about to be water. Hell, nah, bro. That was concerning,
Bro. It's
that was a crazy ending, bro. I didn't even expect to see that. I thought he was just gonna get up, you know what I mean? I was light homie on fire and walk away. But he didn't even light homie on fire. He just put the gas on him and then was about to light himself on fire. But I kind of get, like, maybe that's not what he was going for, but it's kind of like we're all part of the same, like, I guess, evil with this money shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
so if you're attacking him, like, oh,
Yeah.
you're the problem.
Yeah,
but
you
you're
gotta
like,
get yourself.
We're all a part of the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
you know what I mean? So,
Because I'm pretty conscious of things I do, and I
Yeah.
try to be generous. I try to build people up, but then there's no getting away. Like, I got an ill iPhone.
Yeah.
I got some J's and all. You know,
Yeah.
there's consequences for having those things,
Yeah.
which is kind of
I always-
crazy. Makes
I always
you have
talk
the
about
conversation.
like corporate greed, you know what I mean? And that's why I left like 9 to 5s and I started my own business and stuff, you know what I mean? But but now I got a business, you know what I mean? And I am corporate greed, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta make this bread. So it's crazy, bro. Like, left the situation just to become the person, you know what I mean? Like, the evil that I was trying to get away from,
Yeah.
dog. You know what I mean? And I try to keep things like, you know, where I make some bread, but I'm not like, you know, making crazy money off of folks and stuff. But like, I'm the same evil, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I got people who, you know,
You're trying to
who
capitalize
are grinding
your
for me,
situation.
who I'm making a percentage from, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So So it really is that, bro. Like,
This
there's
is-
no way to get away from it, dog,
What's
and that sucks.
What's interesting is there's a part of me that's just like, look, life has reoccurring things. There's
Yeah.
balance, right? So like when in the circle of life, right? Typically, all human beings were eating animal protein at some point to survive,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So something had to die for you to live, which when you
Yeah.
think about it, like when you think about animals and when they're like when they're suffering before they pass, that's not cool. Like when you think about it, but they have to die for you to live. And then even someone was talking about how plants, how they grow, but plants deplete the soil. They're eating minerals and all this stuff out of the soil. And I don't know how it works where they redo the topsoil to get it right, but it's like everything has to almost destroy something to live.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting because he's just calling it out. Now, I do think in the money game, I think if we strategize, there could be better things where we could, but it's not at the height of these people at the top who have all the money, and then we succumb. We're doing the right thing while they're just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's the crazy thing, bro, because like money ain't even real, dog. Like really, when it comes down to it's
a
not
tool,
even
it's
real.
energy, it's idea.
Yeah, like, bro, if y'all, okay, so like just for people who are in America who are, privy to this or spivvy, whatever the word is.
Privy.
Privy, yeah. Thank you, sir. Like, America in debt. Oh yeah, let's just print off some more money. We good.
Yeah.
But then us on the other side, you know what I mean? Like, okay, now our dollar is less. You know what I mean? So it means less for us. But then you got people already struggling. Like, bro, I can't pay this bill right now. What you mean? It's going up $20, $50 because they had to print off a whole bunch. You know what I mean? Like, and even with the whole thing, like, during the pandemic and stuff, bro, like, yeah, okay, you giving all these people all this money and stuff, bro, but like, let's be honest, man, I was working sales during the time. Ain't nobody was using that money to, start businesses and do stuff like that. People was getting right,
but I feel you.
But people, like, bro, that was some of my busiest times. Was right after.
Yeah,
everybody's coming in and spending that bread.
Get a stereo, get some clothes. Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, what's really happening? Really, what it comes down to, bro. Like, we have all these platforms that really don't benefit us. So having people on, platforms who make us have the conversation that we're having right now, we need more of that, but we need people to do it in such a light that you have to pay attention. And, hence this is where Ren comes in, because you got to pay attention, bro. There's no way you, like, even if, say you didn't like the music or whatever, you know what I mean? Just off of the theatrics, you're going to pay attention, bro. Like, it's really what it comes down to. But then you get to have this conversation like, bro, like, why did that just happen on the end? You know what I mean? And then that's what kind of sparks these conversations. Like, how can we do better? You know what I mean? Be in the middle. You know what I mean? Look out for the common man a little bit better. So it's crazy, bro. Homie's inspiring on a bunch of different levels. So I really hope, if he is trying to do the Netflix thing, that I hope that comes to fruition, dog. Really, because I think it will blow up. First and foremost. And second of all, bro, I think we need stuff like that. It's the time now where people are really searching out real stuff. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like, we had our mumble rap phase, you know what I mean? And everybody was about that party stuff. But, man, life is hard, dog. You know what I mean? And you got to have hard conversations and deal with hard things and have that real sometimes. And people are, I feel like maybe it's because I'm getting older. Maybe the younger generation really doesn't, give a F. But, like, I think it's time, because even you got Lil Durk, bro, who's always been like
doing joints with J. Cole. Talking about,
what I mean?
Let's get it together.
Yeah. And he has a part in that track where he's like, you gotta stop doing drugs, I'm talking to myself, or something like that. You know what I mean? Which I was like, yeah, that's kind of dope. You know what I mean? Because some kids gonna see that, because you got so many drug rappers out there now. You know what I mean? That's gonna be like,
it's crazy, because when I came up, bro, NWA, like Dr. Dre literally said, I don't smoke weed. Like before the chronic stuff, he's like, I don't do drugs. Back then you
was a crackhead, bro.
And Andre 3000 was like, yo, we don't do drugs. Like, it was it was the wave to not do drugs. And then I was like, all of a sudden it was weed. Then it was this, that, and the other. Then it was pills, and it just never stopped.
Now everybody, like, I'm like, bro, you cool with being a crackhead, bro? You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying, man.
That ain't tight, bro.
That's what I'm
saying,
man.
Like, yeah. But yeah, man, he's dope. Just the theatrics, the lyrics, really makes you just think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's crazy coming from somebody like who's not, I guess, and I don't know anything about the UK or anything like that, but I don't know what struggles they have, but it shows that, you know, like it's a everywhere
Yeah,
thing.
the struggle's universal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an everywhere thing. You know
It's
what I
just
mean?
different details.
Yeah.
Everyone's going through a certain, you know, different things.
I guess
And
Western
as
civilization.
human beings,
you know what I mean?
we got to rise up, man. We got to
Yeah.
rise up. Sheesh, this was a good one, man. Money game, man.
Yeah. It was bananas, bro.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
My man
It was
Ren did it
bananas.
again.
Thank y'all
You
for
gotta-
wanting me back, by the way.
Yeah, man.
So-
And if you guys got to go crazy if you want him to come back for Jenny and Screech, or the tale of Jenny, Screech, Violet, the full tale. I think that would be fun. I think, you know, after doing the high Ren intro and this one, that kind of, you know, helps me seal like where things are at. And I think after that, you got to just go into the wild and
Yeah, for
discover
real.
the rest of Ren for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
You guys, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. If you're really rocking with the vibe, putting in the overtime. I mean, by the time you see this, we're at 100,000 subs and probably moving. This is really starting to look like something different. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's super cool. And I want to thank you guys. And yeah, you know, that's it, man. Thank you, Ren. He gave us a huge opportunity by letting us do an interview. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure you check it out. And shout out to my dude, Just Jay. Check him out on the interwebs. Other than that, you guys, we out of here riding off into the sunset. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.